Good day, one and all. My name is Kathy, and I'd like to welcome you to this episode of the Scrap and Crafty Gardener. And this episode is based on the Craft Roulette Challenge. I believe it's number 208 from this past Friday. And I hope everyone's having a wonderful Easter. I just wanted to play a little bit before I had to put my pie in the oven. The project for the Craft Roulette Challenge, and I'll have that link to that episode below. We needed to make a joy fold card, which kind of floored me at first because I really wasn't watching. I was just kind of listening, and I thought they meant a joyful card, not like a happy card. And I thought, oh, okay. And then they said a joy fold. So I had to look up what that was. And the colors, we need to incorporate a buggy ride, and we needed to have sticks and stones, and we needed to have a trim or trimmings. So I've contemplated all night, even while I was sleeping. I woke up with ideas. So let's get started. But before that, I wanted to show you yesterday's episode. I was dealing with that deer rubber stamp, and I played with it one more time. And I think this is the only way I like this deer stamp, but I think it's going to need to find a new home. I just did it on plain white, and then I used scalloped background, and then I put a foiled Christmas greetings on it with some. That's about as exciting as I can get about that. Okay, so for today's card, we're going to do some scoring and some rubber stamping, some pen pastels, alcohol inks, a little bit of everything, and even masking. So I'm going to start with my 5x7 card base. This measures 10 inches by 7 inches. And now I'm going to do what's called a Z-fold joy card. So I'm going to score it at 5 inches and at 2.5 inches. Whoops, get that line straight. There we go. So I'm going to fold it in half first. Crease it with my bone folder. Make sure that's nice and crisp. And then I'm going to take this piece and fold it the other direction. So now we have a Z-fold card. And we're done with the scoreboard, so I'll set that aside. Now, a joy fold card has another little card on the inside. And so this one measures 5.5 inches by 8.5 inches, and I scored it at the 4 1/4, and that's going to sit inside here. But first I want to decorate my paper up. Okay, I chose, these are actually pretty papers, but in one piece they're kind of overwhelming. So I need 3 pieces here. These measure, oh goodness, what do these measure? These measure 6 3/4 by 2 1/4 inches, and I've cut 3 of them, and I'm going to put them on the outside. But first, I'm going to trim them. I have these decorative peel and stick stickers, and I'm just going to trim them. I'm going to put them almost to the edge. See if I can get this straight. Lay it down. This will be the tricky part. I did not practice this. Line this up on my scoreboard. That looks fairly straight. I'll trim these edges off. And this is paper that I'm using. This is just a decorative. It was a 12 by 12 sheet of scrapbook paper. And then I want to do that to one of the other pieces. And I think I've got one more that matches that. Yes. So I'm going to put this and then follow the line on my board here. Whoop, that's a little too far over. I only want to go to the 1/4 inch. And just like that. So I have my trim. Probably a little cheating. What I was really picturing is I was trying to see if I had a rubber stamp of a horse and buggy. riding through the snow. But I'm thinking I'm going with a horse and buggy ride through the fall leaves to see the color changes. Now this piece I'm going to glue right down here. And kind of get that centered on that flap. Now this piece will go over here, and I'm going to try and get it to be equally spaced and lined up at the top and bottom. Cross my fingers and my toes. Okay, that doesn't look bad actually. Pardon me. I'm going to sit that down just for a moment. Now this card that's going inside, I'm putting, I want to flip that over. I'm going to put this here. And I didn't get my card folded perfectly, so we're going to take care of that issue right now and just trim it up a smidge. See, it doesn't matter that there was a ink color on the back. You can always use it. All right, now this piece, oh, that looked like it shifted a little bit. I don't know if I can slide it over. All right, this is going to get glued down right inside here. And you're not going to see a whole lot of the trimming on here. All right, so let's get this glued down. And then it can dry while we're doing all the rest of the card. I kind of want to center it. Just like that. So let's move this up. And this is just going to sit up here with my acrylic block on it, just to glue it down. Now this, oh, forgot this strip. This strip needs to go inside here, so we might as well glue that at the same time. This one I'm not going to trim. It's just kind of an inside decoration. Might as well get this all done. Fold that back over. All right, now put the cap on my glue because we're not going to need that for a while. Now I do need my Misty stamping platform, and I have my waffle flower grip mat in here. Now I have this inside piece of white, which is going to fit on top of that piece of pink. This measures 3 3/4 by 5, and I didn't tell you the measurements of the pink. That is 4 inches by 5 1/4. I'm going to put this in here, and I'm going to do a little bit of stamping first, and then we're going to come back and do some more stamping. My friend found these for me. These were those old people stamps that were in that next episode of that one magazine that I talked about several weeks ago. And I just love this old couple. I don't know where she got them, whether she bought the magazine or what. But I want to put the old couple kind of down here in the corner. And then I don't know where this came from either. I love this tree. I'm going to use the tree and the fence out of this one. There's no name on here, so I have no idea. But I never look a gift horse in the mouth. Now this I kind of want to put up and just off to the side. I just want to get a hint of the tree trunk. Okay. Now, oh, maybe I'll move that up a little bit. Get rid of that piece of paper. Now I'm going to use my VersaFine Clair because I am going to be using alcohol inks. Now I did these people, I stamped these people already on masking paper, and it just comes in a sheet. This I got from Peddler's Den. Gina K also has some great masking magic strips. I stamped and cut out the couple because I want to mask them. All right, let's get this down with my stamping helper here. Oh, that looks good. All right. Let's clean this off with a little bit of water. I was so excited to get these. The magazine was $24.95 when I got the last one, but I got it on sale for $14. Okay, I'll put the tree back for now. Pardon my reach across the camera here. Now we can take this up because I'm not going to do any more stamping right now. And clean off my waffle flower grip mat, same as the stamps because it's the same material. Just a little bit of water. It helps keep it sticky. Now I am going to get out my waffle flower grip mat for my table. Sorry for that sound. This is extra sticky, but it's going to help hold this down while I do my coloring with the inks. Okay, I'm going to use my pan pastels to kind of color the background here just a little bit. I want this to be like a night sky, but not, more like a dusk or maybe even an early sunrise. So I want to get a little, oh, my brushes are all different colors here. I think I'll just cut up a new brush. These are just sponges. You could use them whole. I found pieces parts work best for me. And then these can be washed. I just never take the time to do that. I'm going to start down here about midway from the couple's shoulders. So I'm going to mask the couple now because I don't want to get any pan pastels on them. And see, when I cut out my mask, I made it a hair narrower than the stamp. And I'm going to start with an orange sky right about in here. And this is why I masked off the couple, so that they're not orange. Though I could color over them, but we're going to get some orange. Then a little bit of the yellow. Okay, let's set those up here. The orange I used was 280.5. It's just called orange. And this yellow is 250.5 Diarylide Yellow, appropriately named. Now, I don't have too many color combos in these pan pastels, so this is the only pink I have. I'm going to see how this works. It's pretty dark, but let's see if I can smooth it out. Bring it down into the yellow a little bit, and then try a little purple in with that to tone it down. Okay, and then maybe some more orange on top of that. Okay, that doesn't look so bad. Maybe go a little bit more with the pink and bring it down. Okay, that'll be my sky. Now I need, let's see, let's put these colors away. I want some brown and green for the grass. choices. I think I'll start with the lighter green. And then add some of the darker green. And then rub it in, because I think I like the darker green color better. Okay, I think I'm done coloring with my pan pastels. That's not looking too bad. I'm not sure how it's going to match that pink and green paper that I chose, but we're going to give it a go. All right, now let's see how these clean off of this mat, because I've not used this mat with pan pastels before, which they're just chalks. So hopefully this will clean right off. And I see the yellow has made a little bit of a lasting impression, but that's all right. It's still quite sticky. And I'm done with that. Set that aside and put the covers on it in a moment. Now, I do want to do a little bit more stamping, because I want to add a few things to this. So I'm going to leave the mask on the couple. Put this back in here. Now, where are they? That fence from this, wherever this came from. It's an adorable little set. I want to kind of put it so it looks like the couple's going to be taking a walk along the fence line, which is why I wanted to cover up the couple. Now I'll use the VersaFine Clair in the color Nocturne. All right. Clean that stamp off a little bit. I love this fence. If anyone knows where this particular stamp set came from, if you could let me know. I'd love to, my friend just goes out and buys things, so I don't know where they came from. And then I've got to add a rock, because it says for the Craft Roulette Challenge, you had to have sticks and stones. So I've got sticks in the tree, and then I have this rock that came from the Peddler's Den. Yeah. Peddler's Den. It's flat rock, T2039B. I'm just going to put it at the base of the tree here. And I better cover my ink back up. Okay, and then I'm going to color that rock in. Now, also from the Peddler's Den, there's some grasses, and this was one big stamp, and it had both grasses on it, but I only want this little grass, and it's what I did before. I just cut them apart. Now this I'm just going to put on a stamping block here, and I have double-sided adhesive on the back. I'm just going to put a few little bits and spurts of grass, like maybe here down by their feet. Maybe up there along the tree line. Just little bits of grass here and there. Okay. And I'm just going to clean that off with water, and it can just stay on my stamp. Now, you can take this out, clean off my mat again. I'm going to stamp it some more, but I want to get the couple uncovered. So we're going to pull off their mask. And there they are. Now I've chosen some alcohol markers. I want to do the skin tones. I use an E494 Pastel Peach. This is my Ohuhu markers. And I'll have the colors listed below that I've picked out. There's not much skin showing other than their hands, her legs, and the side of his face. Now I need a piece of scrap paper here. Okay, this is blue gray. This I want for his jacket. Let's see, I'll try this one. My Pap always had like a gray windbreaker that he wore. So that's why I'm going with this color. And I'm gonna do her skirt. And this is a pale lavender, which I'm gonna do some strange color combos here. I remember an outfit that my grandma had. And I found some colors that kind of go along with it. Now I'm using B683 Process Blue for her jacket and the little flowers on her skirt. Blues and purples at least went together with when my grandma wore it. Oh, I see, I forgot a little bit of his arm here. And a little bit of his sleeve right there. Holding hands. I think that's wonderful. Okay, and she's going to have shoes that match her coat. And I'm going to do a little highlighting on her with B878 Ultramarine. I'm going to try it. Just make where her wrinkles in the jacket are. I'll move these tweezers out of the way before I stab myself with them. And make her collar a little darker. All right, and now that's pretty dark. Okay, his cap. Is going to be that color. It's RG020 Red Gray, and so that's the same color I'm going to make his breeches. He's not as flashy as his spouse is. That's the way my grandpa was. All right, and this is going to be the color of her satchel or her purse. Just to offset it a little bit. And then his shoes are going to be the same color. Now, for her hair, I've chosen BG043. It's a cool gray. And I think I want to take that same color and do some highlights in his jacket. And make his collar. And I forgot his hair. Let's see what color this was. No, that's the blue. I don't want that one. Okay, we'll make his hair almost the same color as his hat. I think I do. What was this one? I'm going to try just some light highlights in his breeches here with this darker gray. Not too much. Maybe do a little bit. Yeah, that might be a better color for his jacket highlights. Just lightly touching down. Okay, the coloring's done. Now I do want to do some more stamping. I want to put Happy Anniversary on here, but I don't know where I want to put it. There's also a saying on this that I might want to put on there. I don't ever want to stop making memories with you. If I did that Happy Anniversary, the tree kind of covers that up. So I want to put that saying, but let's see where we're going to put it. Right there. All right, so let's get my Misty again because I'm not going to chance it. Maybe I'll put the Happy Anniversary on the inside. Okay, let's get that right there. Yeah, I like that. Now, I had also pulled out some birds here that were from the Peddler's Den. And I think I'll add a few, it's a zip. Trying to find the opening, and it's just a zipper bag. Let's see if I can get that. Let's see, birds, where are you? I'll put them up there. Okay. All right, clean these last two stamps off. Just trying to find my water, and they're sitting right there in front. Okay. All right. Now we'll find out if this matches the colors of my card or not. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, we're going to glue this down. Okay, stick you on for a second. Oh, I put... Still want to put Happy Anniversary on here somewhere. Maybe one of those other sayings. I'll choose you over and over without pause, without a doubt, in a heartbeat. Along with Happy Anniversary. Maybe I need something on this flap. I do. Okay. Where's that piece of paper? Hold on, I'm going to get some more of that paper that I have. Okay, so on here, oh, that's going to be the great right length, but I just need it to be three and 3/4 inches wide. And that's just going to go right down there. So the inside's not so plain. And now I'm going to stamp that saying, I'll choose you over and over without a pause, without a doubt, in a heartbeat. That's going to go right down there. So let's get my Misty. Probably need my big Misty for this, but we're going to go for it. There, that's perfect. Okay. Now, move that over. And on there, I want to put that happy anniversary right in the middle. This is an old stamp. I have no idea where it came from. It was in the center of a circle that said happy anniversary all the way around. And I didn't like the circle saying, so I just cut it out. There we go. All right. My card's done. I think. I might need to add some bling. You know me. But let's see. I just want to clean that off real quick and then decide. Okay, I'm just going to make sure that that stays dry since this ink takes a moment to dry. I'm just going to put a piece of paper down. I think just a couple of those clear these clear domes. I'm going to try just a couple of them on here to see if I like them or not. I probably don't want them on here. You know what? I don't think it needs them. Okay. Not my exact style of card. But that's it. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you for watching. I'm going to go put my pie in the oven and hope you had a wonderful Easter. Thank you. Wait, don't go away. I forgot to color my rock. I don't think I want to do an alcohol marker since it's already on the card. I'm just going to get out my pan pastels. Smooth that in a little bit. Get that off the edge of the card now. Maybe I do want to do alcohol inks. Let's try this one blue. Blue gray. There, that makes the rock. All right, now we're done. Have a great day.